How you doing today? My name is Eric Dawson, and I'm going to be doing a portfolio project reflection from English 250, researching writing 2. So for this portion, it's asking me to reflect on what you have learned as a result of completing this project, and what would you do differently for continual improvement on this or future portfolio projects. Um, what I say I've learned so far from completing this project was being able to put a memo together. It definitely helped me understand how a memo needs to be pieced together. It's going to help me in my future, not only in the military, but also when I tried to join one of the law enforcement agencies via FBI, CIA, state trooper, regular police force. So if I have a problem to occur and I need to address it, I know how to address it in the correct way. If I feel like we need to, move in a certain different direction, then I know how to send out my memo to my boss, not just, hey sir, hey sergeant, blah 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 blah, in his face in a district, like, so he doesn't take it in a disrespectful manner. Put in a memo, don't be blunt, don't be firm, but have a little upbeat. Use professional, be respectful when you're talking to your superior, because if you don't, it's just gonna go bad from there, and that's not something that you want. What would I do differently? I'll go a little bit more in depth. I would say, definitely try to take more time and try to go more into it. I feel like could have been went more into it, but that's for my teacher to decide and tell me, give me that feedback on what I can change and what I could have did differently. Identify and explain how the course and institutional outcomes, were met on this project. So I'm going to read off a little bit of the course outcomes and the institutional outcomes. Analyze situation, audience, and desired goals to determine the written format appropriate to the purpose of the message. Prepare clear and concise computer-generated letters, memos, reports, and proposals. Information literacy and communication. Please demonstrate how you utilized appropriate current technology and resources to locate and evaluate information needed to accomplish a goal, and then illustrate how you communicated your findings in visual, written, and or oral formats. Relation learning. Provide an example and discuss the ways in which you were able to transfer knowledge, skills, and behaviors acquired through formal and informal learning and life experiences to new situations. So I'm gonna go a little bit in more depth about that. So how I feel they were met for this project, I analyzed situations and analyzed my audience when they gave me my feedback about my portfolio project. And also for my teacher that let me know that my first essential topic that I wanted to choose wasn't really a good idea, and to try to pick a different one, which I did, and I'm glad that she let me do that, because I had more of a better able to look at sources in this way than I did in my last one. So that I'm thankful for. Asked about, let's see, accomplish a goal and then illustrate how you communicate your findings in visual, writing, and or oral forms. Wrote a memo. Showed that what I feel needed to be done for communication within the law enforcement and the communities itself. How what we can do to give back to the community, so that say me, if I'm a law enforcement officer, I'm a police officer, and I need help, I need to help solve this case, I can go to them and they're not scared of us. So give back to the communities, luncheons, community like basketball, football, police versus the community type deal, only fun, fun type of stuff. You don't want to get it to where they fear law enforcement all the time. So that's definitely, I would say, that's how it helped me in the course outcomes and institutional outcomes of me putting it in a memo format and being able to research and do all that type of stuff. Here it says, describe how what you have learned throughout this course aligns with dependability, workplace capability. Dependability, I depended on my peers to be able to tell me, yay or nay. How do you think this looks? I'm glad that I got the feedback that I did from everybody. Again, from my teacher, she gave me the feedback that she doesn't think that, my topic from before, the first topic that I did wasn't really, good enough for me to really do. So I changed it up, and I'm happy that she gave me that opportunity because, boom, better outcome. Choose one additional workplace capability from the table below and discuss the following. Explain your reasoning for choosing it and analyze the importance of these workplace capabilities to my future career. I'm gonna say attitude and communication. I want to throw communication is there as well with attitude, because if you have a bad attitude, communication is not going to be good at all for you. So I mean, the reason I chose it and why it's important to my future career, because if you have an attitude and you can't communicate, this is gonna be a bad day for you. So thank you so much for watching this, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope everybody succeeds in what they're gonna do. Thank you. Have a good day.